For boy, this thing, and my tractor's mad at me, y'all. It doesn't usually parade around like this. My WR Long third function kit is mounted up high and dry up on top of this loader subframe. If you can, I hope you can see that. Power Beyond plugs into it or is connected in there, and it's sitting high and dry on top of that subframe, so it's very less likely to get damaged. And that brings up the subject of why I went with WR Long instead of the TYM factory one. Now, there's nothing wrong with the factory one, but you got to understand, I did not even have my tractor first, and I overthink everything. And I was thinking if the factory one mounts under here, and it lowers the ground clearance even further. This to me is low enough. It's actually too low in my opinion, just for my liking. It's not, you don't hardly ever have any trouble out of it, but for my own liking, this is mounted too low. And then the factory third function plate control valve mounts even lower than that and comes out here and up. I ordered this off of eBay. This is a factory TYM part valve controller skid plate. Really meant to add more metal to this thing. ITC makes some excellent skid plates and covers just about for everything you can imagine on a T474. So if you need anything like that, if you really hard on your equipment, check out ITC. And they got, I'm telling you, they got everything that'll protect what you need protecting. And of course, my hoses run out here. I've got hose protectors on them, and they run up and under there, well protected. I never have any trouble. None of these have ever been disconnected or anything like that. This tractor has never had a regen. I don't think it ever will, as long as you run. I've run this tractor above 1,800 RPM most of the time. It very rarely sits there and idles because I'm usually working it for number one. Number two, I keep that engine warm with. On a normal driving around, I put throttle on 2,000 RPM. It's not going to hurt it. Diesel's made to work. I know there's not a big load on it. It's still not going to hurt it, contrary to popular belief. But it's not even. I'd be surprised if it ever gets a regen the way I operate this tractor, to be honest with you. You got cup holders here and a cell phone. I use a cell phone slot here a lot just to hold my phone. You got a 12-volt accessory cup holder. I use this little pocket here for lynch pins. I made this bracket myself. There's a video on that. You can check it out with the hydraulic multiplier if you want to check it out. And this rat's nest of wire here, all that operates these lights up here. So I'll get that taken care of. This shouldn't take but about an hour and a half to finish that job out all the way to the battery. I've bought extensions, wires, and everything just to keep all them DT connectors that are waterproof or water resistant all the way to the battery. This light here still works, but I'm now going to use that light up there that I showed you before. This one still works. It's just a plug-in 12 volt, and it works real good. Well, I guess that's about it. Can't think of anything. If you have any questions, just shoot me a message down there in the comments. I'll be glad to answer them. Somebody called me the tractor whisperer the other day. I got so tickled. But I love tractors. We have 3. And this is my most favorite ever. I love this tractor. This tractor is just awesome. Got retractable, extendable draft arms on the bottom. If you didn't have a quick hitch, you just push this down, pull them out, hook them up to your implement, back up, and they lock back in and take off, ready to go. Before you safety gurus and the safety police say, well, where's your slow moving sign? It goes right there. I have it, and I took it off because when I'm needing to operate this, it's kind of in the way, and it just pops in there and pops out. So don't get all excited. Don't get excited. It'll be all right. All right, that's an overview of my T474 HST 48.3 horsepower Coupe J engine with now TYM. I could talk about that engine for another hour, but I won't. I bet you're glad that I'm not. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. I hope you learned something that you didn't know. And if you have any questions, you may ask one that I don't know, but I bet you I can find out. And y'all take care. We'll see you later.